Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray, and today we're going to be showing off one of my most anticipated games to come out in a long time for day 21 of Game a Day May, and that's Rooftops Alleys. I've watched this game go through some development and kind of watched the progress on their Instagram or his Instagram rather. It's only made by one person. Just still can't believe that something to this level could be created by one person, and the fact that it's now going to be in early access and accessible to everybody. It's just something that I really anticipate showing off more on the channel. I'm excited to see as the game develops, see where it goes, see as the community is formed. You know, I was never one for like parkour per se, but I mean, I really always appreciated the culture. I could just not do it because I was always scared to hurt myself, right? Kind of like with skating. I was never a skater. I appreciated skate culture, what it took to be a skater, and the amount of work, the discipline, amount of times you'll probably get hurt. All of that kind of stuff really made me realize that I didn't really want to do that in real life. But now that there are games for me to do this, and I'm able to kind of enjoy that kind of culture and not have to be doing it physically, it gives me an opportunity to not be at risk. And I'm excited to really sink my teeth into this experience. The creator recommends that you play it on a controller, so that's what I'm doing. I'm on an Xbox One controller, but you can play on PlayStation, DualShock controllers, I do believe. You can also play it on keyboard and mouse if you're playing on Steam, but since the creator kind of recommends that you play on a controller, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly restart the game actually. I've had a little bit of idling. I swear I haven't actually played the game. I idled a little bit just to, while I was making the thumbnail and everything. So I haven't actually played the game at all. This is my first impressions. I'm just still so excited to see all that this has to offer. There we go. We should probably do the tutorial. Let's do the basics first. I already like the style. Welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. We're on gamepad. Just figure it out a little bit. I'm playing on the Steam Deck, so this also does kind of act as a compatibility test to an extent. It seems to play pretty well. Okay. I like the music. What's up, William? How does it sound? I changed the audio settings a little bit. Is it a good mix? Shit. I think I might need to run through this course again. What did that tip say? Run towards the wall, then hold LT to wall run across it. Alright. Let's try this again. Jump towards the wall, then hold LT. There we go. I'm gonna try that one more time I'm gonna go from the I'm gonna go from the start of the tutorial. I mean, it performs very well. 9 months of development, I do believe. So it's not quite done as far as the creator is concerned, but, he's ready for it to be in early access. While running towards the wall, hold A to power jump. Okay. Yeah, it does look good. I'm liking it. Ready to sink my teeth into this. Oh, I like the ragdoll physics as well. I'm just trying to get used to climbing and everything. There we go. I mean, that's pretty good, as far as I'm concerned. It's in early access, so it's like, I don't know how to explain that. I mean, if you've played a game like Ark Survival Evolved or any other game that's in early access, it's like continuously being worked on. But this is all also made by one guy, so he wants it to be like, he wants there to be more and more, you know, available as time goes on. That's cool. I love this movement. Perform a cartwheel with Y and then press B after landing to perform a back handspring. My sister would appreciate that. She's a dancer, so I mean, a game where like they're using actual like moves like that. I mean, cause she can do that in real life, but I could never. Alright, so perform a cartwheel and then tap B right after landing. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty cool. Right after landing a cartwheel or back handspring, you can tap Y to perform a double Arabian. Okay. I see. And it has a little, kind of like in Skate or the Tony Hawk games, it does have like a little line meter on how much you got in a row. Have you played Half Sword? Half Sword, it's free sword fighting game, fun and realistic graphics. I have not. I ought to give it a try sometime. This game came out today, though. Sorry, I didn't mean to like change the subject, but like, I still can't believe this game came out today, and I've been following the development on Instagram for like months, and I've been looking forward to this for so long. Right after jumping, press Y, then flick left stick up for. Holy shit! Front flip. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. It even has like some of those really good quality of life stuff that Skate has, where you can like set a marker at the start of a like spot and stuff. There we go. How do I land properly? Air tricks are performed after jumping by combining a button press. Guess I don't have enough space for that. That'll be my goal, is to be able to hit tricks like that where I can land like a flip. Alright, that was a pretty good tutorial. Let's go to the steel yard, the first available area. Shit. I need to learn how to land better. So I think there's a button press I'm missing. Did I complete that? Oh, you have to go, William? Take care, buddy. I'll see ya. Have a good one. Understandable, man. I want you to get your sleep. I know you're not from America. So just because it's, you know, in the middle of the afternoon here doesn't mean it's not nighttime for you. You know, so watch when you got some time. There we go. First backflip. I try to do them in the most casual environments. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna try to do a backflip when it's not even possible. Oh. And I just also love being able to give the developer, like, almost just a look at, like, what someone would be playing at, like, how they'd be playing. So if this is not as stable as the developer thinks it should be, which I think it's pretty stable, but, like, say when I, like, hit the walls and sometimes get snagged in textures and stuff, like, that'll be, like, stuff for them to, for him. I don't really know him personally, so, but, you know, it's awesome. He's done a really good job marketing his product, for sure. Steel Yard Trial 2. Well, I like the cartwheel. It's really fun to do. As like a basic mechanic, like, I can't believe it's that fun just to do a simple mechanic like that. Oh shit. I'm just not getting good times on these. I guess I could have either gone for speed or like, let's restart. I could either go for speed or like what it looks like visual. Aesthetic. Speed or aesthetic. Oh, that would have been cool. There we go. There's a front flip. A little bit of style. Less than a minute. Not too bad. Broken knees. That's awesome. And then I think I can build a speed boost with that, right? Oh my gosh. Backflip, right? Ooh, that was almost it. I'm still just kind of learning the ropes, you know? I feel like I'm getting pretty good at doing tricks in succession. Damn. And there is only 3 environments to parkour right now, but I'm sure he's gonna add plenty more. So I think this is the speed boost, right? I'm trying to find another challenge. Here's one. Right as I said that. That was a bad idea. Start over. I'm gonna get a good time on this one. I say that as I just beef it right at the beginning. Let's restart this one again. I want to go for a like serious one, but I do want to like sprinkle cool tricks and stuff in there. But I don't know. I think there's just something so satisfying to be able to watch a programmer, you know, go through their development cycle and not be interrupted and do it on their own time, and then you see what it becomes. You know, and sometimes as short as something like 9 months. Like, that's just crazy. the community support is what's driven him to do, you know, do the impossible. Where am I going now? Up there? Pretty good. Still less than a minute. You know, I think there just needs to be a little bit of smoothing over, but that's expected. Alright, so we've done trials 1 through 3. Let's try this one again. I feel like I could do a better job at this one. Ooh, I almost cleared that. See, and those are the kind of things that I'm going to love as just a replay value kind of thing, to be able to go for crazy gaps, go for crazy spots and stuff. Like, that's what keeps me playing Skate. Like, I play Skate 3 still. I'm sure a lot of people, you know, a lot of other people can attest to that as well. Like, the replay value on a game like that where you're just messing around, I could play this shit for hours. So that speed is gonna just be to you're gonna use that to be a little bit more competitive, I guess. Like, just to get a little bit more time. See, and that's the type of stuff that I was trying to do right there. That seam needs to be fixed. So if there's any critiques, which are small, seems like that need to be like worked over a little bit. Because this is like a little bit above, but like I don't know, I'm trying hard to look for issues. Like, graphically it's good. It's only gonna improve as he has more time. You know what I mean? So visually it's exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I wanted. The mechanics is where I'm like most excited. The replay value of this, folks, is going to be insane. Like, I'm telling you, when he gets more and more areas and it's like super polished, it's going to be, you know, one of my favorite games. It's already mechanically just it stands out from so many other games even close to this genre. There aren't many games that are like particularly like inspired by modern parkour and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like part of the parkour culture now. Like, it's almost like, I'm sure like a lot of people who actually do parkour in real life are gonna appreciate the type of tricks and stuff you're able to do in this game. Which, you know, shout out to those people. That's some hard shit. How do you get up there? That's my new quest, is to get up to those crazy areas. I'm sure I can grab on that. This is the type of game that just makes you forget that this is made by a single person. Like, the quality just makes you think that it's been made by a team of people. Alright. So can I not get up to that high area? I think it's about time that we customize our character, right? Let's go for some color. There we go. Now he feels more personalized. Hey Matthew, it's kind of hard to rate a game when it's in, you know, still early access and like pre-development and stuff. I feel like mechanically it's gonna be well known. I promise you that. This game will be well known. Like, it's so just to do shit like this. Like, imagine, you know, they start adding more moves, or like there's just more and more areas to roam. I mean, so far. Oh, and there's a slow-mo effect I haven't even used. That's gonna be badass. Look at this. Oh shit. The ragdoll effects. Oh, gaps. You can jump gaps with LB. But if I were to rate it, I would give it a solid 8.5. And that's just, I mean, I know it'll be a 10 out of 10. In this state, it's still very appealing. Even, you know, like this, it's still fantastic. I'm having so much fun. I just think this game is so cinematic in the flow of things, the style, the grace. You know what I mean? Like it's another extreme sport that's just not been realized really. Like as far as video games go, like they had Mirror's Edge, but I never really felt like compelled to play that at all. You know, maybe we'll play that sometime, but like just the style of this game is fantastic. And the music, I mean, I'm sure I'm sure he's just gonna add more and more music, like more and more themes. I mean, a lot more music. That's gonna, you know, help for the replay value as well as just listening to chill music while you're playing a game like this. Let's do this one more time, and then we'll go and check out a new area. Oh, I was trying to hit a front flip there. Like, see, and that's how you know it's still in early access. Like, you kind of, but that'll all be ironed out with time. Yeah, new record. Get hyped. Matthew dropping Chiefs in the chat. My beautiful husky that we've condensed and compressed into a little emote for you. For those of you who want to go above and beyond and join our membership. But anyways, back to the parkour game. This game is just fantastic. It controls very well, very fluid. It performs fantastically on the Steam Deck. So like this game is was like unconfirmed as far as like Steam Deck compatibility goes, but it works completely fine on the Steam Deck. At least on my TV, I'm sure it'll do just as good in handheld mode, but I'm just very impressed so far, both graphically. I mean, I know it'll get better, but like graphically, I like the character, I like the style, I like the environments. You know what I mean? It makes sense. They'll get more high resolution textures and stuff as time goes on. Let's go to the construction site next. Game of Day May is all about just showing off those super cool indie titles that we just think deserve a lot of love. And this is one of them that I've been following personally for a while now. I've been following the development of this for at least 3 or 4 months. I know it's been in development for 9. So it's just so impressive. Especially considering it was made by one person. And sure, I'm not the best at it yet, but you know, as time goes on, I'll get more consistent with the controls. But I mean, it's fairly easy for a new player to learn, I feel like. Right under a... I almost got my first medal. Hey. I've been trying to do that, like a cartwheel into a back handspring into a backflip. I did it! Welcome, welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. I can't believe that this happened to come out today, because Game of Day May is just, it's the perfect time for me to showcase a game like this that I've been actually, for the first time in my life, I've actively been following the development of a game, and I've been able to see from, you know, the really early stages to, you know, where we're at now, and really be able to appreciate an indie developer while they're doing it. And that's been something that I've never really been able to do before, so. You know, this is in some way me trying to give back and show exposure. I bought the game today, so I encourage you to do the same. Go support an indie developer. I finally got up here. Construction Trial 2. Did I miss that one? Alright. What the hell? I did it! I forgot wall running was even a thing. Like, it's so jam-packed with features that you forget some of them are even a thing. Shit. Yeah, probably should restart it. Dumb. Alright, let me try one more time. Just trying to build up a little bit of speed. What am I doing? I was just... I'm going for a more serious time this time. Missed it. Just by a slim margin. keep going the wrong way. There it is. Alright. I forgot to wall run. Alright. I think I'm getting used to wall running. Yeah, there we go. Shit, I was doing really good. I'm gonna restart. This is the last restart, guys. I'm going very seriously for this. I love the time trials. It encourages me to like compete against myself, and that's the replay value of it. I'm encouraging the creator though. There should be some sort of leaderboards. If there's not gonna, I know there's not gonna be multiplayer, but there should be leaderboards. Just for like perfect times and speedrunning kind of things. I'm sure someone's gonna love to do that. I just hope I can inspire someone else to buy this and support this developer. He's been working his ass off. As I'm sure many other aspiring programmers and creators are. Why did I try to do something tricky? Stop! I pressed A one too many times. I keep like double tapping A, and I'm starting the next trick or something instead. So it's one tap. One tap. That time I didn't hold LT. Alright. The other thing, if you could make it so when you spawn in, you are facing the trial instead of facing the other way. Just a little constructive criticism from a friend, of course. Shit. Well, that's recoverable. One tap. There we go. I'm learning. Holy shit! Gangsta style. Just went for it. Yes! That's what I was looking for. Yeah! Almost got my first bronze medal, but unfortunately I had made some mistakes. You know what? Let's do it again. Let's get that bronze medal. messed it up. I didn't do it quite as elegantly as last time. Shit. Misinput. Misinput. You calm the fuck down. There we go. Good stuff. What? I'm optimistic. I'm gonna get my first medal, chat. Just you wait. Okay. One more try. That's what I like. Seamless. Shit. You gotta like run going up to it, and then I did it like so well that first try. Yep, I'm gonna give it. This is for real the last one. Ooh, it was really good, but I didn't get what I needed. Like, did you guys see that? I did it on such a small platform. I could have fallen. All right, so what I did last time was I was not doing that. Sprinting. It was literally like, I don't know how I gained that much height. Shit. Well, I completed it. I'm getting really competitive with myself because I do that. It's like, well, if I can do that, then I can. Oh, nice. That's cool. I almost stuck it out. That was a good attempt. This kind of stuff is what this game's all about. So if you like this, if you like time trials, if you like you know, cool parkour physics, that's exactly what you should expect coming into this. It's already just impressing me a lot. So hard to jump that. I always overdo it. It's so annoying. This part is the only difficult part, really. It's like, there we go, that's better. Not gonna beat my time. Nice. Good stuff. Shit. Bad. Almost. Damn. That can't be the intended way to get up there, can it? How do I do that more often? That's the jump I'm looking for. Just hold A while I'm running across it. That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I figured it out. Thank you for dropping all the awesome emojis in chat, Matthew. Shout out to Matthew of the completely unnecessary tier. Oh shit. Damn. That's what I need. Okay, I got it. This is the one. I lied. This is the one. Oh. I keep accidentally wall running on the pole instead of on the wall. See? I didn't press A at the right time. Ooh. I think I clipped into the wall a bit or something there. No, dummy! I actually tried to do a flip. I was doing really good on that last one. Especially when it came to like jumping on the right part of the wall. It's like there. Sometimes I make it. I'm dedicated to this this first bronze medal, man. Couldn't sleep, William? Ah. See, oh, it's holding RT and A. That's how you do that running jump off of that. So. Damn, I keep grabbing that wall on accident. Or the, like, pillar. Because I'm trying to aim for, like, a good spot on the wall when I'm jumping. So I can, you know, sometimes do that. Like I said, though, the gameplay is just fantastic. Oh, good spot, not the right. There it is. Bad camera control. Yes! Yay! I did it! Got my first medal. If I would have been less sloppy with that camera work at the end, I probably could have gotten a better one. William says, I love watching your streams, always makes me happy. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that you've, you know, you've worked the channel into your daily routine, and you know, I see you consistently, and you pop into the lives, whether that be my lives or Dad's live streams, and you know, it's always a joy to have you in chat, William. Same to you, Matthew. You guys are great. I'm just glad that we're building such a supportive and talented community as well, because you know, we've just got such a large reach, and we have so many talented people here. Like, the fact that, you know, a lot of you guys are programmers yourselves or animators, like, that's just so awesome to me, that like we have such a varied skill set between all of us. Like, to think that we could all come up with like some crazy production sometime, you know, because some of us have animating skills, other people have camera work. Like, I feel like you guys could come together and work on your own projects sometime down the line, just due to the wide variety of skills that you all have. So like, you know, for you guys to have the Discord to be able to kind of get to know each other and, you know, meet other talented people to possibly collaborate with, like, that's my whole goal, is to kind of build that safe space, that community that's not super toxic, and you know, you do feel happy to come back to each time, instead of being like, damn, I don't want to deal with the people in that dude's comments section. Like, I totally understand, William. And sometimes, you know, when you can't sleep, the best thing to do is just put on something comforting and something that you like watching, and then you'll be able to get to sleep easier. Alright, so I feel like we've definitely shown most of what that area has to offer. How much does the game cost? Let me double check. I think it was like $17, $15 to $17. I think after tax it was like 17. But to support an indie developer that's, you know, a solo dev for $15, that's a small price to pay. And this game's going to get much larger. It's going to get, you know, the community's going to grow and grow. And I'm glad to be able to be here for the start of the community, because it's already so awesome that everyone has, you know, supported. Is it MN Media? I think it is. That's the. Let me make sure. You can buy the game in the description. I actually I linked it just to give them, hopefully, or give him a little bit more exposure, have a couple more people pick it up, even if it's one or two from this stream. I mean, that's just awesome to me that you guys are also willing to dedicate a little bit of your time and money to helping an indie dev, because that's just so important. Indie devs are the reason, they're like the reason why we have all these good games now, is all these indie studios that have been popping up. And like, if it weren't for them, like, where would we be right now? Look at the microtransaction hell that just goes on in like AAA studios. And you know, a game like this offers so much replay value for $15, and you know, it's such a modest price point. Like you said, that's a steal. Like, I just can't believe that it almost seems like he's underselling, but maybe as the game gets bigger, and since it is in early development, it's almost just a way to help support the development cycle in your own way. And then, you know, when the game is full, it's also coming to multiple platforms, not just Steam eventually. So it is, like, when it's on its full release, it'll be developed on all the platforms, so that's pretty cool. It's such thankless work to be an indie game dev. I mean, luckily a lot of the internet does, you know, give them their flowers and support them through their journey, but like, at the same time, not every dev gets that. Like, a lot of times it takes like a long time for it to hit the, you know, hit the desired. Okay, so we can't go there. Understood. But sometimes it takes some time for it to hit the desired audience. Like, I'm just glad that Game a Day May and our channel in general kind of give us an opportunity to showcase those games that really need attention and are really going to be either already have made a large impact on gaming as a whole or the community, or are going to make that kind of impact, and I believe in them to that extent. Like, games like this, games like, let me see, Fallen Aces or Mouse. Both of those are other games that I'm watching the development of. Shout out New Blood Interactive. New Blood's making Fallen Aces. It's just the animation and the life that world is gonna bring when it's fully developed. That's coming soon. And Mouse is a game that's kind of like Cuphead. It's in the old timey animation style, which Fallen Aces is also lending itself to an older animation style. That's why I really appreciate them a lot. But those are both in the works right now. I don't know who Mouse is being made by, but I can't wait to cover that on the channel sometime. I really just love watching the journey, because some of my favorite videos on YouTube are just kind of people documenting the journey of the community or the developer to get to the end point, and to be an active participant in the building of that community is just nice. It's nice to know that people are going to go out there and buy this game and show this guy some love, just because I told them to. Not in a mean way or anything, but like the fact that you guys feel inspired because I said something or I'm making this video, that really isn't a testament to the type of reach we have now, which is unbelievable. I'm so thankful each and every day for the reach that we've been able to get over on YouTube over these 2 years, because you guys really do make our day each and every day, and we're glad to be a part of you guys' schedule, a part of your routine, something that makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, I always wanted this channel to be the channel that I would have watched, in my peak content binging days. Like, when I was a kid, I always wanted to make YouTube videos, and I know a lot of you did as well. So to be at the point where people really look up to me and I'm able to inspire them to do great things themselves, to follow their passions and stuff, like, I'm so very humble and I'm so very blessed to be in this position. So that's why we profusely thank you guys, especially when you go out of your way to donate or super chat or join the membership. Like, some people think we're like, someone said in chat the other day that we were like paying too much attention to people who donated or were part of the memberships, but like, that's kind of the point. Is I'm like, for you showing your support. Like, I don't know how that guy didn't really get I guess he just doesn't get the point of that, but I digress. At the end of the day, I've had so much fun being able to show off some of my favorite games, play them with Dad, be able to conquer huge accomplishments, like with my Dark Souls series, where I beat Nameless King for the first time, and Sister Frida for the first time. Like, some of the harder bosses that I've tackled in gaming, and that's all documented, all archived on the channel. Like, this kind of stuff I'm gonna be able to show my grandkids and my kids someday, and be able to look at so fondly, and it'll be the most satisfying feeling in the world to know that it kind of came full circle. Like, there were I wanted to make content, and now people are supporting me and helping me make my dreams come true, and like, I just think that's amazing. YouTube is one of those platforms that is just so different compared to a lot of other places on the internet, and it's so much more, I mean, when the person deserves it, there's so much more, like, there's a good sense of community around those who pride themselves on being a good person and bringing others happiness and standing for good values and having good morals. Like, those people succeed for a reason because they're good people. Like, whereas a lot of times people don't stand for good things, and if they don't succeed, then it's because they were doing it for the wrong reason, or they were standing for the wrong values. So we're never going to get political here or anything, but ultimately, we want you guys to be the best people you can be. Spread positive change. Be kind. Support those who are passionate. You know, ultimately, at the end of the day, we really want you guys to take care of yourselves and take care of others. Like, that's our mission statement. And you guys have. You've proven that because you want to be here, you are, like, you're here for the right reason. You are proving to spread positive change. Like, I've seen you guys talk to each other and inspire each other to do things, and to just have that great interaction with someone. Watch, even just if I'm not able to address it on stream, being able to watch as like people come and form a community of such positivity around me and me and my dad and all of our accomplishments. Like, I don't know how many times I can say stuff, have passionate dialogues like this where I show appreciation, because, like, at the end of the day, I'm so happy to be with you guys. I'm so happy to be able to show off some of my favorite games, like I said, to just make a overall positive change, because I feel like for a lot of the time in my life, I just thought about like what kind of things I could be doing instead of things I was doing. I always thought of all this potential that everyone around me had told me that I had, and instead of like really stepping back and looking at what I could do with my time and could do with my my effort and my passion. So to watch it pay off and watch this sort of thing blossom and grow into what it's become after these 2 years, and any time that passes in the future, to be able to just look back on fond memories every single time, like, it's just, I'm so happy to be in this position, and I will continue to be very humble, very appreciative, and just ultimately very lucky to be in this situation in the first place. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat. I'm just kind of in my own head right now. It's so fluid, the controls, and once you get used to it, you really do, like, you're able to just keep a consistent, like, flow going. So we're probably we're gonna run this for about 15 more minutes. I don't want to overexpose this game. I want you guys to be able to experience this for yourselves, show support, and not just watch the video, you know what I mean? Go out and buy the game, play it for yourself, spend a little bit of time in it. Join the Discord associated, because I'm sure it's a great place. The community that's already forming around Rooftops and Alleys has just been very, very positive, and I'm sure that you'll be able to engage in some positive interactions with people there. So I'm going to go back to that second area for this last 15 minutes, just because I think it was my favorite. Yeah, so let's go to the construction site and kind of jam around there for the last bit of time. Be on the lookout later today. I will be continuing my Dark Souls journey into the Ringed City. Last time we completed the Ashes of Arendelle DLC, which was a little short in my opinion, but then again, it does feature one of the only, supposedly the only 3-phase boss in a FromSoft game. That's pretty big. It was really difficult. I actually got very vocal one of the first times that I've like almost like peaked the sound on the mic as a like in celebration. I just got so very hyped after I beat Sister Frida for the first time. So I suggest you check that stream out. That was a good one. Once again, I'm just so happy to be in a position to show this game some love, because I love being able to follow along with the journey of a project, especially something like this, a game made by an indie developer, made by a sole person. Let's try to perfect this in the last 15 minutes. I feel like this is where I spent most of my time this stream. Ooh, I almost got it. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That's a quick restart. Ah, almost got that first try. Damn it. I was on really good time this time. Shit. That was my fault. I was trying to show off and I beefed it. It's alright, it's alright. This is the one, chat. The gold? For the gold! Nice! That's just big hype right there. For the gold. I mean, I was showing off right there. I'm already literally day one. This is the first time in my life I've really been able to say day one I'm already on board with a game like this. Like I'm on board. Day one. You sold me. Like the satisfaction I just felt right there, is perfect. It was not too easy. Like it really made me feel like I've done something. Like, wow. This game is just fantastic. I'm already just so impressed. Beyond impressed, really. Like, I mean, I guess I knew that I was gonna enjoy this game, but not to this extent. Just doing the normal mechanics, I just feel like a badass. I don't know, like, it's especially considering, like I said, it's like when you can do like an extreme sport or something in a game that you can't do in real life, it's so much more like, it feels more magical in a way, like, because because the character can't die and there's no real risk, and you can really do whatever you want. It's I don't know, like stuff like Skate 3 and now this game, like I can't help but just maintain hype, as much hype as I had going into it. And the fact that I inspired someone to actually go and support and buy this game themselves, like, that's fantastic. And I've done a lot of like groundwork for this game too, because like I've told my friends about it. I've told people I know, and like not just people here on the channel, but I've got people in real life hyped about this indie project. So it just really goes to show that when you believe in something, and people can tell, like when you're not just chilling something and you really like, you can see the potential in a project, and like in this case the replayability, the style, it only gets better as the game gets worked on more, and it's only 9 months in development and it's already providing this sort of level of satisfaction for me. I didn't jump that correctly, but these challenges, and like if there's a leaderboard, don't get me started. I love leaderboards. Like, I know that it's not going to be multiplayer, and that's totally fine. I don't, you shouldn't always expect an experience to be multiplayer. But if it has leaderboards, then you can at least compete with other people, like that. Shit. I'm just running challenges, enjoying the game. That was dumb. This one's a lot longer than I remember it being. 1 second slower than last time. Because ultimately, with a game like this, it ends up being like you're challenging yourself to beat the time. You're challenging yourself to finish the challenge. But I really implore you to go out, buy this game. It's only $15 on Steam. Play it. Look for some of the combos I haven't found. Like there's so many different variations of different jumps and moves and maneuvers, and I'm sure there's some awesome spots that people will find. And this game, as everybody supports it, it'll just get bigger and bigger. The project will get to a larger scale. He'll be able to add more environments, more music, more flair, more stuff that, you know, that just makes this game amazing, because I ultimately am just day one am having a fantastic time. What's up, Maxim? How you doing? Hope you're well. You're joining us towards the end of this stream, but you know, once it's over, you'll be able to go back and watch the gameplay. I did pretty much everything that's available so far, with exception to showing off just, you know, extended gameplay and such. But yeah, Game a Day May is a little series that me and Dad started last year, where we before we were deciding to beat a game every day, but now it's just a showcase to experience, to indie games all day. Sorry, I just read that and just realized what it said, but ultimately, like, just a showcase, experience, just give a general overview of what a game has to offer, and to let you guys know like what kind of games that you could possibly start playing or add to your backlog or whatever. Like, most of them are indie games. A lot of them are games that I feel like lack exposure, or games that just need to be talked about more for their impact they've had on the industry. And ultimately, we've dedicated ourselves to streaming a different game every day. So we've got a playlist on the channel for season 2, so go check that out. This is day 21. It ultimately just exceeded my expectations, and I already had high expectations to begin with. It's just it's so fluid, it's so smooth. There's such a good flow to everything. I like the style. The main character is just interesting, iconic. You know what I mean? Already seems like he just fits. This game, go support, go buy it. Shout out MNM or MM. It's in the description. Shout out to the developer. It's been such an honor to be able to play it on the channel, but as always, it's been Brave from the Vid-Bits. Peace.